Hi ladies, I am really quickly just going to show you a little how-to video on how to make an Excel spreadsheet from the information from your back office. So if you're in your downline reporting page, so you're in your back office, which you can see here, 31 back office, just like normal. If you click on the downline tab, which is what I've done here, then you click on whichever months you want. I put 40 here. My team's about 34, so I like to put 40 there. I like list view, so I then do the click here. So then you get brought up into this page. We don't need to look too closely, but this is the page you're on. So then you're going to go over here to these little buttons, and you're going to hit this X. What that X means is Excel. The W means Word, Excel, and this is the email button, so you can email everybody in your back office. So I'm going to hit the Excel button. It's going to pop up this window right here, and it's opening this file in what's called a CSV. I don't 100% know what that means, but then I click on this, and it's going to open it in Excel for me. While we wait for that to do that. Now, in here, there's a lot of information that I don't necessarily need everybody to see. So I'll kind of get rid of it quickly, and then I'll tell you how I did it, if that makes sense. So I might even just cover it up. Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer. I should have had it ready. But anyways, it's going to open in Excel, and then there's going to be all the columns there, more columns even than what you see in your back office. It's going to have every team member's birthday, address, all of that all in one spot. So this is how I run my monthly reports and see how everybody's doing. Now I'm going to cover these up, like I said, real quickly so that I can delete a bunch of these. And then I will show you how I did it. Okay, so here you'll see, this is the regular Excel spreadsheet. It has number, name, zip code, country, title, entry date. And if you just double click on those, it'll make it bigger so you can see everything. Now this is not an Excel class. I don't know all that much about Excel. All I know is what my husband has taught me, and he's a huge Excel guy. So, so you can click on these to make them bigger, make them fit better so you can see all the information. Again, we don't need to see all that. So it'll show you new sign-ups, sponsor ID, sponsor name, where do they live, are they active, have they been terminated. So this is what I do, and then I'll highlight the whole thing with this little button over here. And because I'm silly and a girly girl, I like to make it pretty. And I learned that from my amazing director, the awesome Jen Stickle, who just had twin boys. Congratulations, Jen. So I like to pick a font that I like, and I put them all in there. Then I like to take the page layout, orientation, and make it landscape. So that way it's going to fit better. The next thing that I will do is this. I like to sort my team from newest to oldest team members. So again, I'm going to highlight the whole thing. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click back on home here. I'm going to go over here and click on this sort and filter button. You're going to click on that. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. And then I'm going to click sort largest to smallest. So it's going to put the highest ID number at top. And that is because it sorts from the first column. So now I've got my very newest team member up here and myself actually on the bottom. So from here you can see sponsor ID. You can see over here, if you go over further, there is qualified dates, their PV, how many parties they had. You'll also see their birthday is here, entry date. I use this every month so I know when to send birthday cards and anniversary cards. It's just a really easy way to keep track of everything, and it's super easy to run this. Also, I will go through when it's time to run my my downline report, and I will delete all these ones that I don't need. So I don't need to know their title, where they live, that kind of stuff when I'm running my reports. So I'll highlight those from up here, then right click and hit delete. so then those columns go away. It makes it a little bit easier to read. I don't need to know this, so I'll delete it. Now, if you're doing this because you want to have team member information all on one page, just delete everything except their address, phone number, email, that kind of stuff, and then you'll have that. So I'll just, delete some of this. You can hit delete. If you want to go by parties, if you want to know how many parties your team has had this month, you can highlight this whole box, go all the way down to the bottom, to the last one, and you click on this auto sum button, if you can see it right there. You click auto sum, and it's going to automatically add it up at the bottom, right there. You can do the same for PV, which I deleted, but you can also see how much PV you've had in the month. And like I said, this makes it really easy for me to go through and see who was my top in sales, who had the most recruits, who had the most parties. It makes my reports really, really easy. You can also go in, say this is a birthday coming up, you can click on this box. You can go up here to this highlight button. Sorry about that. This highlight button, and you can click to fill it like that. So then when you print it, that box is highlighted. When you're ready to print it, I usually tell it to print the grid lines but not the headlines, which means it'll print all the lines so you can kind of keep track of where you are, but it won't print these letters and then the numbers on the other side. So anyway, that is just a really, really, really quick rundown of how to run a report from your back office into Excel and kind of mess with it a little bit. To print it, you just go up here, go to print, and you print it, and it's going to print out just like this. So I hope that helps some of you. I know this is a trickier thing if you're not good with computers. So I hope it helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye, ladies.